Thanks for showing us how to do this, Tom.
Welcome in, my beautiful friends. This is Sacred Knowledge Tarot, and I am Rhea. Now, if this reading found you, it is not by coincidence. You are meant to be here and you are meant to receive this message. It's actually a synchronicity. So I am in a different environment today. I'm outside of my home in my front yard, sitting in a bobcat. Okay, we're doing some work on our house and I felt called to bring you a message today. So this is our front driveway to get into our property. It is absolutely beautiful. The day is incredibly beautiful. And again, I was feeling called to bring you a message today. So I'm going to be using the Urban Crow Tarot deck. And I'm not going to post cards on the screen today. This is going to be a different kind of a reading, a different setup. It's not my usual in my studio kind of a reading. So I felt that someone out there was looking for some guidance, some clarity around a specific situation, be it love, be it your personal life, be it your career, or something else. This could be, anything. And what I'm getting is balance as the first card. So Spirit is calling you to balance the situation out by perhaps taking a step outside of it. So maybe things are feeling a little bit unstable for you. Maybe there's a situation that is playing out that feels uncomfortable. And right now within yourself, Spirit is calling you to create or cultivate inner equilibrium, to calm the nerves, to calm your emotions, to calm your senses, right? So this is where Spirit calls us to create balance in our lives through our daily schedule, through the way that we show up in our lives, the way that we manage our emotions, right? So whatever's going on in your life, Spirit wants you to create balance within yourself, peace within yourself. Okay, so I'm getting someone that might be going through something like a storm, right? There's a season, there's a phase, there is a cycle where things might not be going your way. And Spirit wants you to know whatever this is, whatever the storm is, you are meant to move through it. You're not meant to stop here. You're meant to create balance within yourself as you're moving through it. They want you to trust yourself in the process of whatever is going on and trust that Spirit has your back here. They always do. Spirit is always with you. The guidance is there. And a lot of times the signs come in through animals. Perhaps you're seeing crows. I've been seeing a lot of crows on my property, a lot of ravens. And, you can look up the spiritual meaning for any kind of animals, numbers, whatever it is that you're seeing, and see which meaning resonates for you. Because a lot of times Google will give you many different meanings to a specific animal. Like you might be seeing a crow and it might come up with about 4 or 5, maybe even 10 meanings. Place whichever meaning resonates for you where it resonates for you. Okay, so we've got the moon in the background and we also have a city here. So I don't know if any of you live in an apartment, a townhouse, an area that is busy. I feel there's a lot of noise that I'm picking up. And, maybe there has been a lot of noise in your life right now. So they want you to create some calm, peace, and balance within yourself in whatever situation that you are going through. Okay, know that Spirit has your back. You're going to be okay. Even creating some sort of affirmation for yourself that allows you to be at peace. And I'm getting isolation. Some of you may be in a place of isolation right now, where you're cutting yourself off from friendships, maybe a certain individual. Perhaps you just need a break, and that is okay. But you don't want to remain in this place. They want you to open up to express yourself, to talk about this, maybe with a professional. It doesn't have to be with someone in your life. I feel expressing yourself is going to be very important, even writing something down and journaling about it. Okay? So, this is also about, taking a break from a situation and stepping outside of it to see the bigger picture around it. And sometimes we have to distance ourselves from something in order to understand it better. And right now, Spirit is actually calling you to take a step back or take a step out of the situation. I feel also that perhaps there's somebody out there that is dealing with a person. This could be a relationship. This could be your spouse or someone else, like a family member, and they're isolating you, where you're not able to connect or talk to people because they're keeping you away from someone. So there's something here definitely going on, something on a deeper level. And Spirit is actually clearing the path, opening you up to what you need to see right now. So this is where they really want you to take a look around. If you're finding yourself in a place of loneliness, you know, a lot of times, you know, anytime I've ever found myself in a place of loneliness, it's been when I really needed to reconnect with myself. And we can sit in a place of isolation and loneliness and feel bad for ourselves, or we can take that as an opportunity to get to know ourselves better, to clear our mind, and to really come up with a plan, or, you know, focus on what is important for us, right? So this is where they want you to focus on what's important for you right now. I'm dropping my cards here and my arm's getting tired from holding this phone. So let's go ahead and pull another card out, Knight. So I feel the evening hours for you are going to be incredibly important. There's something here happening at night, and maybe at night is when you think a lot. There's a lot of thoughts in your mind, a lot of messages, intuitive downloads that come through, and perhaps your sleep is interrupted, right? Maybe you've had a hard time sleeping. So I feel that there's a purging that is happening. There is a clearing out, and this is going to be very, very important for you. You have to allow yourself to go through this process. And having some sort of a routine, a rhythm in the evening hours for you is going to be very important. I'm just going to rest my hand here on this clutch. So, you know, I'm getting a lot of noise. I don't know if any of you live in the city. Perhaps this is a noise outside. Maybe close your windows. Silence is really important. This could be just silence within yourself. Maybe there's a lot of noise in your mind. Meditation here is going to be incredibly important for some of you to practice meditation in your day-to-day life. And the moon, I don't know when the full moon is after I post this reading, but the full moon is bringing in a lot of guidance for you this time around the next full moon. After you watch this reading, pay attention to when the next moon is coming up, because this next full moon is going to bring you a lot of answers. The time around this full moon, there's a lot that is being revealed to you, a lot of truth that is going to be spoken, a lot of conversations I feel that you're going to have. You know, some of you might be talking to friends right now, you know, trying to get some advice, you know, clear your mind, vent a little bit. And the evening hours, I feel, is when some of your minds are active. And, you know, before you go to sleep tonight, and every other night, you want to clear your mind here, my friends. It is incredibly important. So in my own life, I have a practice where I take a shower every single night. And the reason why I do that, because the water helps me clear away the day's energy. And, you know, it's going to be different for everyone out there. So they want you to implement some sort of a practice before you go to sleep at night, whether it's taking a shower, using that water energy to cleanse the day's energy, or to, you know, write in your journal, even meditate before you go to bed. They really want you to clear your mind because, you know, when you're clearing your mind, you're allowing space for spirit to connect and communicate with you. And in the evening hours for you, I feel there's maybe owls, birds outside, maybe there's the dog barking, and you've been hearing this. So this is spirit communicating with you. And, you know, at night, everything is different than it is in the day. It's much more quiet. Things like the world just feels completely different. And I feel this is what they want you to do, is to bring yourself, you know, your mind, your nervous system to a place of peace and calm. And I'm seeing somebody that is outside walking at night. Have any of you ever gone outside at night and walked around? Maybe in your neighborhood, in the city, past midnight? It is such a wild feeling. I remember when I was in Toronto, I went to go visit my daughter. My husband and I were walking around the streets after midnight, and it was so different than it is in the day. And, you know, there was nightlife there. There was like quiet streets. The alleys were a little scary. It's a different world at night. And I feel that your world is about to change here, my friends. We have commitment coming through as well. So there's some sort of a commitment that may be affected. This could be a commitment to somebody. This could be you making a commitment to yourself to move forward and past something. And I feel you need time right now. You need to give yourself time. Create some sort of distance or observe and release the outcome to the divine here. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. And I want you to place the images, whatever it is that you're seeing in the cards, wherever they resonate for you. And I want you to share with me, you know, any of the cards that come up. I always encourage you to use your intuition to see what it is that these cards are bringing in as far as messages for you, and share it with me in the comment section below. Right? But there's something really important happening for you here. And Spirit is a co-creating partner. They're always here bringing you guidance, letting you know that you are under divine support, that you are safe, and that you are protected. You don't have to be afraid of anything. Let go of the fear and commit yourself to whatever it is that you are trying to create or build in your life. Okay? All is going to be well. So what in your life do you need to make a commitment around? Is it a relationship? Is it your health? Is it something that you're passionate about? Is it your career? I'm seeing someone that hasn't been showing up regularly. And it's because there has been some sort of disturbance or some sort of situation that has been challenging for you. It's getting in the way, and it doesn't have to. So they want you to refocus and recommit yourself to whatever it is that is important for you right now. All right, so this is what's coming through this card. And I'm getting the energy of spring coming in. So right now we are in autumn, fall. It is slightly raining right now as I'm filming. The weather is, you know, sunny. It is rainy. It's all over the place, right? And I feel these are your emotions that may be feeling like they're all over the place. So they want you to keep yourself grounded, centered, focus on what you really want to create in your life and experience. And if something is out of your control right now, hand that over to the divine. Give it over to spirit guides and release the weight, the stress, the worry you have around whatever this is. Know that everything is going to work out for you. Trust that. Trust in what is going on, the process of everything that is happening in your life. So let's pull one more card. I'm being called to pull one more card for you today. And memory. They're here, something to do with your memory. So I'm seeing someone playing a story out in their mind, replaying something again and again in their head. Maybe there is a memory and it's not so great. Maybe somebody said something to you, something happened, and it's replaying in your head. Remember that you can rewrite your story. You can rewrite your memories. You know, there are more than one way of looking at something. And right now, Spirit is asking you to open your mind, to open your perspective, to look at a situation through a different lens. I feel there's something here going on that, you know, isn't just one way. There's two sides, sometimes three sides to a story. And you want to hear the other side out. I don't know if this is something that is happening in a relationship that you have. But what's happening is Spirit is bringing in an opportunity for you to clear the air. So I feel communication here is going to be incredibly important. And memory changes. The story changes over time. The more that you talk about it, the more that you think about it. You know, even in my own life, when I play a story out, sometimes I change things in it. And sometimes without even knowing it, talking to someone else, getting their perspective, it kind of changes the story. So memory here is your mind. It is something that you are either reminiscing over or playing out again and again in your mind. So this is where you want to clear this is why it's important to clear your mind, to open space for Spirit and not sit within the energy and focus on something that isn't allowing you to grow. There's something else that is coming forward here. So they want you to release whatever this is, let it go. And tonight, before you go to bed tonight, make sure that you are clearing the air here. Look at this. The rain is starting to pour. You could probably hear it. And know that Spirit is always with you. Everything is going to work out for you. I want you to know that. Okay, you are supported on all levels. All is well. And yeah, this is what Spirit wanted to share with you today. So I'm going to get out of this bobcat now, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the property we just bought here, everyone. And I'm going to try to drive this bobcat around a little bit as well. So take a look at this. This is our house. Well, that's not our house. That's one of the cabins on our home. And I'm just going to try to jump off of this bobcat. So bear with me here, everyone. I'm not going to try to hurt myself or anything. But yeah, this is where I live. This is the new property we are in, and we're still in the midst of getting it organized, getting it settled, and winter is coming, so we're winterizing the property. And this is one of the cabins I think we are going to, we've already winterized it, but I think we're going to do something different with it. And this is our main house right here. And we also have another guest house right there. And it is absolutely beautiful here, everyone. Look at this. And then we've got this beautiful mountain and lake right there. So yeah, this is our new home, everyone. And I love it. Again, Spirit wants you to know that you are always supported, that you're under divine guidance. And, you know, again, any kind of issues or things that you are working through that you can't control, that you're looking for guidance and answers around, hand that over to Spirit, because Spirit will make sure that you're taken care of. So until the next time, everyone.
Turn right. Yeah. See? Pretty all the way up.
Should I speed it up?
A little bit, yeah. You can go a little bit, but you're not going to go too fast. Give yourself more gas. Gas is on the side, your throttle, yeah. A little bit. There you go. That's perfect. So now you can go forward a little bit faster. Only as fast as you're comfortable. Full throttle. You having fun?
This is so fun.
All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.